But it ironically enough, though, too, I have to say, once they get over that initial like,
Yeah, then they're calling you
they're
asking,
like, they're like, oh, wait a minute, and I got
can
a question for you.
can I come up there again?
I got a question for you. I'm like,
Mhm,
okay, shoot. So yeah, so it's I think people initially shocked.
uh-huh,
Now they're kind of like, okay,
mhm.
and now they're accepting, and now they're like, let me try.
Yeah.
So
No.
am I changing the world? I doubt it, but
Listen, I think you
making
are.
it more friendly,
Listen,
easier to.
there's not many women in this industry like you that have your background. And I've met a bunch of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I always talk about the importance of breaking the stigma, especially us as entrepreneurs and,
yes,
and operators, right? Because to your point earlier, we get so caught up in the day by day.
yeah,
The last thing on our mind is the impact we're having on people we're talking. Not saying the last thing on our mind, but like it's so much other stuff that is
yeah,
do or die day by day.
yeah,
I'll worry about my impact later,
yeah.
right? I got to do the job. If I do the job, I should have a good impact, right? But
You hope.
but you're focused on doing the job, so it's important, I think, for all of us in this industry. When you see something, acknowledge it, and that's what I'm doing. And I told you when we first talked because initially you were a little apprehensive to do the interview,
Very.
right? I was trying to give her a little, yeah, very.
Very.
And I explained to you, and I truly believe you'll see it from the responses this interview is going to get. There's a lot of women out there that are just like you
Oh
that are
yeah.
terrified to make that jump. Like you talk about it, like, oh yeah, my mother-in-law was against it, but I did it. Oh, so and so. But a lot of people whose mother-in-law is against it, they're not doing it. You know, I mean,
You're,
it's just the world we live in because it's such a unproven move right now.
yeah.
There aren't 100 million successful female
Yeah.
entrepreneurs in cannabis where you're like, oh, okay, this worked for so and so. There isn't, right? I can go be a failed actor, but there's Denzel Washington. I have something to tell you. I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
In this, there's nothing to say. I'm trying to be this. I'm trying to be something that's never been seen before.